Hey guys, welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for the Numinous week beginning April the 7th. I'm Lindsay Mack, and the card that I've pulled for us this week is High Priestess reversed. So, gearing up for a full moon. Very powerful. Again, we're still kind of in the vibration of spring. Big clearing, big releasing, seeds kind of breaking apart in order for new life to be reborn. Very, very resonant for what we're in now. This is really the end of the patriarchy, and as such, a feminine way is born, a more kind of matriarchal feminine way in the holographic sense, not necessarily woman-man. I say that because there's no clearer way to end the duality of, patriarchy, matriarchy, feminine, masculine, then honoring the path of following nature, living seasonally. And even if you're not necessarily adhering to that in a more cultural sense, like eating locally, eating seasonally, not everyone has the opportunity to do that. Living in the flow and the frequency of the season. So again, springtime, really going deep. Again, kind of muddiness, messiness, but all good for creation. This is birth time. Full moon, huge birth time. We're literally at the full moon pregnant, ready to manifest something. So there's power to that. Spirit asked me to share that and to remind that of everyone here, everyone who is listening, and myself included, I guess. So how does High Priestess reverse fit into all that? Because she is a strong feminine essence. High Priestess is ruled by the moon. Another incredible way to begin really feeling into the true essence and frequency of what's possible when we are living out of alignment with a patriarchal structure, right? So what that looks like for us is being able and willing to, in the work of the High Priestess reverse this week, to be able to drop into all of the places in which we are separate from that connection with the moon cycles, with nature, with the seasons, with the hours of our days. Where are we disconnected? And by the way, that's not a problem. Reversals in the tarot are not bad things. They are really important, really powerful. If we judge them as bad, or if we have a preconceived notion about them, we're going to miss the medicine. The same way, if we have a bunch of weeds in our garden and we're not paying attention to their very potent call, we might just eradicate them rather than be present to what they might be offering us. So our opportunity this week, when High Priestess is reversed, it represents someone who, High Priestess is all about really deeply dropping into your truth. What's true for you, your intuition, a very deep place of soul and inner knowing, which is really what, the moon, what intuition, what the feminine is all about. When we're reversed, it doesn't mean we're separate or blocked from that. It just means that there might be some stuff that is not in alignment for us right now. Like maybe we're not really paying attention to our moon cycle, and maybe we need to, and maybe we're feeling some seasonal affective disorder, some depression, and maybe we need some nourishment, like bone broth or certain foods, and to eat in a way that's really warming. It can be quite healing to be in alignment with that. And if we feel, this is a strong word, a little hyperbolic, but a little crazy right now, spring can sometimes make people feel a little messy, You're living seasonally because everything in nature is going through what you're going. If you forget, you'll believe there's a problem. And I'm not saying don't take care of yourself, but remember, you're no different than a tree. You're no different than the moon, than the mud, than a flower. It's the same thing. We live on the same kind of flow. So that's what I'm getting very strongly. This card is here to remind us of. It's very simple, but yet very powerful, a lot of hard work. So drop into that this week. See how that feels for you. And let that intuitively guide you to the kind of work you can do in this upcoming moon in Libra. I wish everyone a gorgeous week, deep seasonal connection, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.